Some more things that you can say to shitty men in your life instead of fuck you, I hate you, blah, 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 blah. Coming from a delusional girl who was raised by a therapist. Let's begin. We're starting off strong today. You are talking absolutely crazy for a dude who is eye level with me. Another variation of this, talk to me when we aren't eye level. This one's crazy. Like, I'm sorry, but this...
We interrupt this program to prescribe you with 1,000 milligrams of red vitamins.
Right here, right now, it's the right time, it's the right sound, right now, right now, till the whole pipe down, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down, till the nigga pipe down, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
Some more things that you can say to shitty men in your life instead of fuck you, I hate you, blah, 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 blah. Coming from a delusional girl who was raised by a therapist. Let's begin. We're starting off strong today. You are talking absolutely crazy for a dude who is eye level with me. Another variation of this, talk to me when we aren't eye level. This one's fucking crazy. Like, I'm sorry, but this... I just can't imagine having this come from like a 5'8" girl, like 5'6" girl, and she's like, talk to me when we aren't eye level. Like, that's ballistic. Next one, do you know what cat phrases are? Like, have you ever heard of them? This one is specifically funny when you don't say it in like a dissing manner, like you're like acting like you genuinely are asking. Like they're gonna think about that way more. I'm gonna be like, my calves are so small that this bitch doesn't even think I know what a calf phrase is. That's fucking wild. Next one, why don't you act like your hairline and take a few steps back? I'm like, I really chose violence today, but like, somebody commented this yesterday, this next one, I was hollering. I can't believe I never thought of this. You look like you pee sitting down. Insane, clinically insane. There's also been requested that I move my fat ass head, so you can take a screenshot. There's your screenshot. This list is truly getting longer and longer by the day. Like, I'm actually kind of scared at this point.
All right, guys, so y'all saw it there, and obviously, you know, modern women have a bone to pick with men. Now, do we know if they've actually had, you know, awful encounters with men? No, we don't. A lot of these women they ain't even been on Earth long enough to have had this many bad encounters with men, or at least you've had more pleasant encounters than negative. I mean, there's literally no way. But you have this movement of modern women who are, you know, trying to clown men, bash men, and they're really targeting this at the Malcolms, guys. And this is why I'm speaking about it, because this is for the mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable men. These types of insults are to attack the common man, okay? The average man, right? And it's very upsetting because, I mean, a lot of women are going to, you know, respectfully, some of them might get their mouth popped talking off to dudes that they don't know if they're trying to get these jokes off. She's definitely leading a lot of women to the slaughter because, you know, if you say some disrespectful thing on a disrespectful tip to these guys, some of these dudes are not going to be able to hold it in, okay? Y'all seen the incel that I did a video on. Now he's going viral, okay? And I'm gonna break that down too. He's going viral. He's saying some things. I'm not gonna speak on it on this video, but his mama done came out. So, I mean, it's a whole debacle there. And I broke it down. I broke the news first on this channel, Reclaim Your Throne. But anyways, let's get into some of these things that she's saying. She says, for a dude, hold up. Let me just run it back real quick. All right.
Up strong today. You are talking absolutely crazy from a delusional girl who was raised by a therapist. Let's begin. We're starting off strong today. You are talking absolutely crazy for a dude who is eye level with me. Another variation.
Okay, so she is talking about a man's height. This is their go-to. Honestly, it really don't hit like that because, yeah, a man might be eye level to you, but as we know, a 10-year-old boy could probably give this woman the work. Unfortunately, I'm not advocating for that, but I'm just saying it doesn't matter if the man is eye level to you. Even a midget could probably beat up a regular woman, okay? Unless it's a black woman, all right? Because black women can fight, all right? But a midget can beat up a regular woman. So even if you're, okay, you're talking crazy. I mean, a guy your height or shorter than you can talk crazy because he's going to be able to back it up physically. Now, I'm not saying that he should or that's something that should be done, but you know, a lot of these chicks, they think that just because a man is their height means that they can take him. I'm telling you right now, do not try that at home. It doesn't work.
Of this, talk to me when we aren't eye level. This one's fucking crazy. Like, I'm sorry, but this I just can't imagine having this come from like a 5'8" girl. Like,
okay, so she's obviously inspired by Drew Afualo too, with the laugh and the the only thing is she's, you know, respect. I mean, you got to keep it a buck. You got to give credit where credit is due. I'm not saying she's like a baddie or something like that, but she is more attractive than Drew Afualo. Okay, she doesn't have that triple double chin that Drew Afualo does. So it hits different coming from her because a lot of guys would, you know, want to chase after a woman like this, especially, you know, I mean, shout out to the white guys, but we already know you guys are the most blue vitamin by far geographically on this planet. It's not even close. I'm telling you right now, the majority of the people who are paying for OnlyFans, respectfully, white guys, y'all do got to hold the L on that. But anyways, this woman here, she obviously is decently attractive. Honestly, we'll give her a 6. All right, we'll give her a 6. It doesn't really look like she has any chest or any body like that. No body, yada yada. But I mean, she's got a cute face. Okay, so we're gonna give her a 6. And people are gonna say, well, she's not a 6. She's ugly. Get in comments. Look, we ain't gonna do that because of what she's saying. We're not like the women. See, women will say, oh, you know, before you open your mouth, oh yeah, he fine. But then once you start saying something they don't like, oh, you was ugly anyway. That's how the women are doing. You know, men can get like that too, but mostly, you know, the women are definitely doing that. So we ain't gonna be on that tip. We gonna give her credit where credit is due, and that's why this is hitting so hard. That's why this clip has gone viral. That's why it's stinging for a lot of men, because this is, you know, a typical white guy, you know, and I'm not trying to overgeneralize, and I know everybody's got different tastes, but a typical white guy would say, oh yeah, she's bad, you know, and y'all be giving out the bad card easily. Like, y'all watch those interviews where you know, they start rating the women. I've done videos on that, and y'all be saying, oh yeah, she's bad, she's a 8, she's a bro. Y'all gotta stop giving out high numbers, man. You're way too generous with the ratings. She's obviously a 6. No chest, no booty. All she's giving is really face and hair, okay? And maybe eyes, eye color. But that's really it, all right? Let's keep going.
5'6" girl, and she's like, talk to me when we aren't eye level. Like, that's ballistic. Next one, do you know what calf raises are? Like, have you ever heard of them? This one is
do you know what calf raises are? Have you ever heard of them? Okay, so what we have to understand is a lot of women do have big calves, yes, but it's not really their calf muscle. They just have a lot of fat on their legs. So like when you see a woman, she'll sit next to her boyfriend, she's got these huge thighs and his thighs are really skinny. Yes, she has huge thighs. That doesn't translate to muscle though. Most of that is fat. And a lot of women think, oh yeah, I got these big thighs and my thighs are bigger than yours. And it's like, you know, you're actually not, you're not going to be able to compete with the man. Even though your thighs are like way bigger than his, he still could probably squat more than you.
Specifically funny when you don't say it in like a dissing manner, like you're like acting like you genuinely are asking. Like they're gonna think about that way more. I'm gonna be like, my calves are so small that this bitch doesn't even think I know what a calf raise is. That's fucking wild. Next one, why don't you act like your hairline and take a few steps back?
So obviously going at men's hairlines and, you know, calling them bald and whatnot, you know, this is something you can't control, male pattern baldness. And I remember when they were getting on us when folks was clowning Jada Pinkett's alopecia. So if you want to open the floodgates for clowning people's hair, it's a lot of women who done cut their hair. It's a lot of women who done did the big chop. We can open the floodgates. It ain't no problem.
I'm like, I really chose violence today, but like, somebody commented this yesterday, this next one, I was hollering. I can't believe I never thought of this. You look like you pee sitting down.
You look like you pee sitting down. I mean, obviously, women didn't come up with that. Men came up with that. We've been saying that for centuries. Centuries men have been saying that. Women didn't come up with that insult, but go off.
Insane, clinically insane. There's also been requested that I move my fat ass head, so you can take a screenshot. There's your screenshot. This list is truly getting longer.
So obviously, you know, she was able to be self-deprecating in this. I mean, I don't really have a problem with it, but I will pick them apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they can speak like this, then let men get their ish off too. Let the little incel dude who say y'all deserve whatever y'all deserve to get his ish off too, if y'all can do this, okay? Let's just keep it fair. That's all I'm asking.
Longer and longer by the day. Like, I'm actually kind of scared at this point.
But anyways, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship request from the email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp spell. I know you paying on ties, man. Y'all need to be in your more forgetting with the BS. You already know. Reclaim Your Throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.